And welcome to Hindsight Tonight. I'm Damian Muziani, and here's your news. Leading off, filed under G. Nobody saw this one coming. Legislators in the state of Oregon are trying to repeal their 3-year-old drug decriminalization law after what everybody said would happen, happened. Let's take you back to 2020 when snotty Portlandians took to the streets to fight police brutality and discrimination in the war against drugs. The protests worked, and before you knew it, ballot measure 110 to make small amounts of hard drugs legal passed with a 58% majority vote, the first such action by any state in America. Of course, smaller amounts of hard drugs can still kill you, and addiction is something that tends to start off small, right? The new law allows you to possess 2 grams of coke or meth. That's more than half an 8-ball for those of you in the know. A gram of fentanyl-laced heroin or 39 oxy pills. Plenty to unalive someone or make them unalive someone else in a drug-addled fury. We think that Cheech and Chong might have had a bong hand in creating this legislation. If you're caught with drugs, you get a $100 fine that goes away if you simply call a phone number. With that kind of encouragement, do you think that maybe fentanyl overdose deaths went up in Oregon? It's a foregone conclusion. Yeah, it went up by 1,500%. Oregon now has the highest year-to-year increase of fentanyl deaths in America, with streets literally packed together with homeless people like a big old pile of ducks and beavers. Trying to find a non-addict there is like looking for a straw of hay in a needle stack. Mission accomplished, but don't stop there, Oregon. Next, you should only employ convicted arsonists to be the new fire chief and force parents to hire pedophiles as babysitters.
I'm Jared, the subway
State
guy.
lawmakers, seeing that their intentions were heavily cut with Italian baby laxatives, are now working to recriminalize hard drugs later this year. Last year, Hindsight Tonight's Jace Gabowry covered the same kind of drug decriminalization that was passed in Canada, and today he's back with an update. Jace?
Hey, good day, Damian. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do my report, I'm stuck up here on beautiful Lake Warren up on the Cabot Trail up in Nova Scotia, But my camera guy and I, we blew a tire. We're trying to fix it. But we'll get a story to you real soon, okay, buddy?
Thanks, Jace. Yeah, he's not stoned. It could just be lead poisoning. Remember all those women last month who classily pushed and shoved each other just to get their blood-stained hands on the latest tumbler put out by Stanley? The durable 40-ounce quencher model had people camped outside of stores fanatically waiting in line like they were buying Taylor Swift tickets, or more appropriately, Led Zeppelin tickets. Turns out the cups have lead inside them, and customers are filing lawsuits over it all. Stanley has admitted as such, but insists that the lead is not on the surface and is safely protected under a tab located on the bottom of the cup. For those unaware, lead poisoning has a history of making people act crazy, so these folks might just be feeling right at home. Kind of like this guy. This is Flacco, a Eurasian eagle owl and one-time inmate at the Central Park Zoo in Manhattan. Someone vandalized his exhibit last year and Flacco escaped. Wildlife conservationists feared he'd be lost and confused, like most residents of New York. But over the past 12 months, he's adapted to metropolitan life and has been spotted and photographed all over the island. Big Applers flocked around Flacco, and their hearts fluttered with love and solidarity for an animal that so clearly reflected their own strong survival instincts, and oh my God, never mind, he's dead. On Friday, Flacco flew right into a building on 89th Street, fell to the sidewalk, and died. That's probably why he should have been tranquilized and returned to captivity instead of being waved at for 12 months. Hey, New York, does Flacco still fit in with that birds of a feather free spirit survival narrative of yours? Actually, we suspect foul play may be involved, but who knows how Flacco could have died? Maybe there's just something in the water. And that's your news. Have a great week. If you like this episode, let us know, and I'll see you next Sunday with Fresh Hindsight.